We continue to follow the heartbreaking news out of our nation's capital, where right now families are in mourning after an Army Black Hawk helicopter collided with a passenger jet, killing everyone on board both aircrafts. First responders have confirmed 60 passengers and 4 crew members were on that plane. 3 soldiers were on the Black Hawk helicopter. The crash happened about 9 p.m. Eastern time last night as the passenger plane was coming into land at Reagan National Airport near Washington, D.C.
This is video from EarthCam at the Kennedy Center observation deck. It captures the moment of impact. You can see a couple lights, and then they get closer and closer, and then that big flash, the explosion, and then you see some debris falling down. Right now, first responders are in more of a recovery mode in the Potomac River, which is about 36 degrees. So far, at least 30 bodies have been recovered. The passengers include figure skaters returning from the U.S. Figure Skating Championships in Wichita, Kansas. Flights in and out of Reagan have now resumed. Right now, the NTSB is focusing on trying to figure out exactly what happened.
Such a tragedy all the way around. We begin our team coverage of this event now with our KRON 4's Dan Kerman.
He is live at SFO this afternoon. Dan, you spoke with aviation experts today about what may be next in the investigation into this crash. What are they telling you?
That's right. As you know, the NTSB has assembled a whole team looking at all kinds of things, everything from maintenance and operations to what was going on in the control tower, plus those voice recorders and the flight data recorders. Aviation experts believe that once they get down to it, the focus will be on that military helicopter. National Transportation Safety Board investigators are just beginning their inquiry into Wednesday night's crash involving a CRJ twin-engine passenger jet and a Black Hawk military helicopter. But aviation experts say the focus will likely veer towards that military helicopter.
The CRJ crew is essentially innocent of just about everything in this. They were the victim. Where the helicopter was, why it was there, and what did ATC know are going to be the major questions.
Douglas Rice is a retired commercial airline pilot and regional vice president of the California Pilots Association. He says the collision occurred 350 to 400 feet above sea level. That raises questions because this military helicopter was required to be flying at or below 250 feet above sea level.
They were not at the normal altitudes for those helicopter routes. And the question is, why was that? And did air traffic control know that?
Rice says investigators will also want to know what was going on in the control tower. What did controllers see on radar, and what communications did they have with the 2 aircraft?
The third factor is, did the helicopter pilots misidentify the aircraft that they had in sight that they were supposed to see and avoid? And then the fourth thing is, from the CRJ, could they actually see the helicopter? In other words, was the helicopter lighting sufficient for them to see it, or was it blended into the background such that they could not see the helicopter at night because the background lights and the lights from the helicopter blended so that it was essentially invisible?
Again, the National Transportation Safety Board just getting underway with their investigation. A preliminary report from them is expected in 30 days. Live at SFO, Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.
All right, Dan, thank you for that live report.